Good evening, everybody. Good Thursday evening. Wow, we're on Thursday and we're in day 3 of deliberating the Karen Reed verdict. Just wanted to jump on really quick and do kind of an impromptu live for you all because I noticed that there's just been, it's been a lot of stress going on. We want the verdict. No one wants the verdict more than the Karen Reed team. But I just want to come on and just share some thoughts really quick. It's nice to see everybody in here. And maybe I can just bring some clarity. I mean, again, you don't have to listen to me. I'm not an expert, but I'm just giving you some of my thoughts. The big question right now is, why is it taking so long? It's so obvious. We know it's so obvious. And everybody keeps saying, why is it taking so long? Why is it taking so long? Well, let me give you my theory on all of this. You have to think if we've had a year to discuss this. Turtle Boy dropped the first live about this back in April of last year. I picked up this case in September. So I'm coming around close to a year of covering it. TB's been way in deep about it. We've been reading and researching all that material. So we know, and you have to look at it. You have independent people now that have come in and they're cramming a year, maybe a year and a half of information that we've been looking at in about 8 weeks. So I get it. I think you're trying to cram all that down. And there's things that I saw that I liked. They went back and they wanted to look at the evidence the other day. We didn't see that there were any questions today. It could possibly be coming to a verdict. There could just be that one person. The thing is, we don't know. And there's really there's not any experts out there that are going to say, oh, we know how this goes. I was reading some statistics. Aaron Hernandez had his verdict in 36 hours. The O.J. Simpson trial, I think, was like 8 hours. So you never really know. You never really know. And the only thing that I can say right now, and I'm going to be honest with you, I get confused with a lot of information today that was passed to me. And I sent something out to someone and I should have vetted it a little bit more. And I actually apologized after to this person that I sent it to. And I said, look, I might have sent you some misinformation here and I apologize. And that's something that I should have vetted a little bit more before I put out there. There are a lot of rumors going on. You can't deal in rumors right now. You can't. It's in the jury's hands. No one is knowing anything. No one is whispering anything. Listen, it kind of just is what it is. It's very frustrating, extremely frustrating. I'm reading things too, but I have to put all that aside because we're not in that room. We're not deliberating. And I know these are probably things that people don't want to hear right now. There's a lot of unanswered questions. I'm hearing this. I'm hearing that. Oh, a juror was bought. A juror was paid for. We don't know. We don't know. And there's a lot of misinformation being thrown around right now. I think the best thing that we all can continue to do, going into day 4 right now, is continue to have Karen, her team, the Reeds in our thoughts and prayers. If you're down at the courthouse, make sure that you continue to support in a positive way. Let's be nice to everybody out there. Let's be kind. Let's try to stay away from the misinformation that's going around. I was very confused when I was down there the other day. Yesterday, I'm sorry. I was very confused. There was tons of things flying around. And we will know. We will get the moment. It will be announced and it will be clear. And there will be an understanding. I know this is very stressful. I mean, imagine being Karen Reed right now, the stress that's on her. We're going into day 4. It's been tough. I felt guilty again today. I couldn't be down there. My eyes were glued to the phone. I'm gonna have an opportunity to be down there tomorrow. Maybe we get a verdict. Hopefully, we get a verdict. Um, so I guess I want to just come on and kind of calm everybody a little bit and just start to send that positivity, to the jurors that they're going to get this right and come back with a not guilty verdict and totally exonerate Karen Reed of these frivolous charges. I mean, we know the truth. I think the truth was absolutely 1000% displayed for the jurors from the defense team. It is stellar job. But it's very stressful. We're all on high alert right now, and we're hearing many, many, many things that are floating around. And we will know when it happens. And I know it's tough because we want to know. We've all worked really hard. We've all put a lot into this. I mean, some of those people that I met, back in September, going to the hearings and standing. I mean, we were just talking the other day when we were out there. Yesterday. I'm sorry, yesterday. Keep saying the other day. Feels like it's been so long. But I was just out there the other day. When I left the courthouse the other day, it was 96 degrees with probably like 90% humidity. And I was laughing to a couple of people out there, and I said, "Do you remember when we were here in January and we're all like, like freezing to death and standing out here?" Um, just to be together, to support people, support Karen. And, that's what we need to do right now. It's exactly what we need to do right now. So, like I said, I didn't really prepare a speech or anything. I just wrote down some notes really quick and kind of wanted to rally everybody and try to keep everybody as calm as we can. I know it's tough. I'm going through it too. I mean, the night, yesterday before I went down there, I slept 4 hours before I went down there because I was just such on edge. And, the thing we don't know, but there was a lot of rumors that were floating around today. And again, I felt bad about some information that I passed to someone, and I felt bad because I didn't vet it. I didn't vet it enough. And I said, "Hey, I'm sorry about that. That, what I might have sent out was misleading." And the person said, "No worry, there's a lot of this going on right now. And we just want to get it straight." Let me go up here at a couple super chats. Mary, 499. Did you see the McAlberts call the Dedham police for pink shirts filming them at the VFW? Oh, they're so tough. I actually don't know. I didn't see that. I was kind of out of the loop today. I know that I kept checking my phone periodically through the day at work, and it was like, okay, it's noon. Okay, now it's 1. Jurors have probably had lunch. And then when I said we got to about 3 o'clock and I looked down, I went, probably not going to be a verdict today. And then 4 o'clock came around. I got some text messages and said they're sending the jurors home for the day. I said, okay, well, I'll be able to be down there tomorrow, do some more reporting and supporting and being out there with everybody. Again, I had a very supportive crowd out there. Everybody was very, very kind to me yesterday and kept me fed and hydrated and just kept checking in on me because it was really hot. And, I let people know I'm like, I hate the heat. Tomorrow, I think it's going to be a little bit more favorable. So if you're going to be out there, make sure to dress, accordingly for it. And listen, if you bring, drinks or food or anything like that, make sure that you're picking up your garbage. We don't want to leave it like a mob scene down there. We want it to be clean and respectful because it's, out on the street, it's city property, and that church lawn is private property. So we want to be very respectful. And also, let's not flood into the grass on the church. The church is asked to stay out of that area. So y'all can be out on the sidewalk. But we don't want to be into that grass because I know that lately more and more people have been amassing in that area and don't really know a lot of the rules, but we want to stay off that grass in the church. Donnie says women will hate me for this, but let's just calm down. There's nothing wrong with saying that. I get it. We're all on high alert right now. It's very, very, very stressful for everybody. Let me pull up some of these chats. Friday tomorrow, let's get a not guilty before the weekend. Karen Reed has stressed enough. I completely agree, John. I have a feeling. I have a feeling tomorrow we're gonna get it, and it's gonna be not guilty. Again, you know, I'm not an expert in any of this. I tried to read some articles about it. You never know with a jury. But, I found it interesting today that the jurors didn't ask any more questions. So maybe they are getting down to getting to the end of this. Also, you just keep in mind, it just takes one person, and then you have to, try to talk to them and just find out their side. We're in your jury room. Scott, good to see you. He says, literally have seen every kind of weather out there since last July. Yeah. And you all have been out there standing in it. Let's see. Garrett says, Brian, don't worry about it. The bulk of us aren't concerned with rumors. It's non-event. Honestly, don't grift it. Yeah, I'm not grifting it. I'm just saying, like, just stay out of it. It's not gonna help anything. It's not gonna help anything. Smokey says, thank you for coming on and speaking to us. No one is saying anything, and that stressed us out. Yeah, it's been crazy. I think we're all going through it right now. Let's see. Coconut, hello. Peggy, good to see you. She said, I've been listening to the lawyer chats and they all have different opinions. Yeah, I know. I read a million articles when I got home today. Well, not a million. I read a few of them. There were some lawyers that were chiming in, and I think, one that I read just basically said, really never know. You really never know. Weather tomorrow, I believe, is supposed to be about 77 and either sunny with a little bit of cloud cover. So it should be a little bit more favorable out there, which is nice. Linda Boo, thank you so much for the 2.99. I appreciate that. Let's see. Scott says it was raining early this morning, then it got really nice out later. Was it hot out there today? Was it as hot? I mean, yesterday it was brutal. By the end of the day, it was like 96 degrees out there. Let's see. Brian, check on Tom's CPU. He was treated terribly today, threatened with arrest. I will talk to Tom. I'll give him a call when I get off air. Let's see. I'll be telling you, I don't like what happened with the verdict slip. I don't like that. That seemed a little bit misleading, and I'm glad that Jackson got in there, got that on the record, and excuse me, and finally had it changed. So I feel like that's fair. And I love when Jackson goes, when Bev goes, well, that's how we do it in Massachusetts. He goes, really don't care what you do here in Massachusetts. It's not fair to my client. And I love that. Really good. Let's see. I'm just looking at some of the chat. Good news is they have not sent notes that they are deadlocked. Yes. So they are getting to could be getting to a verdict here. And like I said, it could be one or two people in there that are holding it up. And that's why they just continue to have conversation about it until they get to a verdict. Let's see. Thank you so much for being the one channel that is requesting to people to be respectful on the property we are on. Yeah, I mean, it's important. We don't want to be kicked out. We don't want the buffer zone to be extended. I mean, we should be out there. We've all worked very, very hard to be down there in front of the courthouse. I don't want them to say, screw everybody. It's just closed off to media. And then we're all kicked out of the area. I don't want that to happen. There has been a lot of people that have been converging in that area, a lot of new people that have not been down there as this verdict is kind of carrying on. We noticed that the other day. I know some of the what I call the long termers that have been down there. They were just like, I wish that the new people coming in the area would understand and listen to the rules, because I think that for a lot of people that have been there, I've been able to sporadically get down there over the last couple of months, but I think a lot of the people that have been down there since really day one standing out have been super respectful and have set up a good rapport with the police in that area, the state troopers that patrol that area. They're very, very respectful. Every state trooper that I've come across in the area has been very nice to me. All the police have been very nice. You look at they're just down there to do their job and protect in and around the courthouse. Again, because of this case, it doesn't mean that every cop is bad. Um, but everybody has been treated really well, and we just want to make sure that the area is respected, because Karen is allowed to use that area through the church and come through and bring her kind of caravan to come in to court. It just makes it a lot logistically easier for them to do it that way and to be able to hold back the crowd and get her safely into court. So let's see. Brittany, Britt, it's good to see you as well. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Again, just a very quick impromptu. Let's see. Sarah H, do you still get in court tomorrow? I haven't inclined. I haven't reached out. I think probably what I'm going to do is just ultimate respect to the family. Let them have that space to go into court and give up my seat. I wasn't contact again, so pretty much I'm just going to be respectful. Let the family have their time right now because it's super important that if they can get a family member in there with that extra seat, I'd rather give that up and let them have it. So, yeah, I mean, this is. Let's see. I just saw this chat. Talking about the area, John says, yeah, let's leave it better than we got it. That's how I was raised. Absolutely. Mm, I just saw a chat I wanted to bring up. I missed it. Let's see. Little Love says, Love a Little in 1989 says, Brian, thank you to one of your moderators for Ben's gift today. He really loved the love in meeting Karen. Oh, awesome. Such a great testimony to the crowd that supports Karen. Let's see. Chantel, $10 Canadian. Thank you. When we had the truckers convoy up here in Ottawa, it wasn't the main protesters that caused the issue. It was the people that came in part-time for the party. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we've seen some of that. Definitely have seen that. Everybody's saying Coffin Daffy is insane. I think she some people were saying that she doxed some people. Let's see. Yeah, I heard Masca gave out a gift card today. That was awesome. Coffin Stalker reached an all-time low. Total disgrace. I didn't get to see what she did today. I think she doxed some people. Trooper threatened to arrest Tom CPU today. I'll reach out to him. Yep, she doxed Dan Wolf and his family. Wow. Scott says being in court now, deliberations are underway, is sort of a nothing burger as far as content, especially if the jury isn't asking questions. Absolutely. Yeah, jury's been pretty quiet after they asked that first initial question. Everybody's saying she's disgusting. I was thinking about Tom CPU. Why would he be threatened? Yeah, what happened today? Let's see. So sharing saying Tom accidentally stepped past the border with his t-shirt on and was warned rather sharply, but he was okay. Okay. Coffin Daffy, Wolf family pics in a dress. Great. Rogue says I felt so bad. Did Tom stream the day or did he shut down the stream? He got yelled at for walking with Karen. Interesting. Yeah, he passed the no-go zone. Did he have like a free Karen Reed shirt on? Because I didn't get to watch the morning walk in. Let's see. The stream we saw. He kept streaming, kept going, filmed all day. Okay. He streamed the day. Okay. Okay. Yeah, he was on. All right. It was at the end, his 24-minute stream. Oh, let's take a look. I didn't get to see it. Like I said, I was working all day. Let's take a U. Let's take a look. I just said take a U because I was typing Tom CPU in. Let's see.
You don't have a story, so thank you. Wait, hear what he just said?
Do I gotta go I go back, or am I in the right spot? Let me know if I'm in the wrong spot. Go back. Okay. Am I going back like to the beginning here? The walk-in? Is it here? Okay, we'll leave it right here. So was this Karen leaving court today, or was this leaving? She was leaving from this morning and going over to the church.
I don't.
Oh, it was her going back to court at 3:30. Okay. Going back into court. Okay. They took a different way, probably to get around the crowd, I would assume. Oops. I have a habit of doing that. Here we go. It's a little better. Yeah, the crowd and the media. Yeah. I'm not going to get into speculation. I'm not going to get into rumors. It's the one thing we don't need to do right now. I'm not going to confirm or deny.
Tommy, you do not have a la carte in here. You get it? No, you don't. But you have to be with them. This team is employed with them. You are not. You have to be with them. You understand?
Okay.
For tomorrow. Okay. Okay. No problem. And this right here is a violation. This is arrestable. All right? I'm bending hard for you. Oh, it's, I didn't need to say. I ended hard with you. I didn't need to see you with your shirt on.
Unreal.
Media, stop. Right here. Right here.
So I'm confused. He wouldn't let them walk. Wait a minute. I'm very confused. He wouldn't let them walk. He wouldn't let Tom walk in with Karen's team, and then he kicked him out to where the media was. Am I understanding that? Is that that's what it looks like it happened, right? So he was supposed to come around the other way where the media was? But what if he was asked to do that by the Reed team? I know this. The other day when I was out there filming, her friends and family told me that I could walk with them because I've been approved. And then they had already told the troopers that I was approved to be in that any area that they were. So I'll have to reach out to Tom. That's insane. Let's watch this a little bit more. Yes, nice meeting you as well. I'll be down there tomorrow if you're out there. It's kind of late. I'm not going to call him. He's probably sleeping.
No, they just, and they said they would regroup before the end of the day. So the jury could say, we want to work late, we're close, we need a couple more hours, or they could say, we're going to move things along. Sean's right there. Look at that.
Trooper meant carte blanche for Tom to go anywhere he wanted. Yeah, it says, Brian, if you're with the family, you can walk with her. But why did he get... I don't understand why he got to like that point with the trooper and he's like, you need to be over where the meteor is. That doesn't make any sense. If he's walking with Karen and he's been approved to do that, why would he be kicked out to where the press was? Was Tom wearing a... Yeah, but what would I be considered? Media. I essentially would be considered media as well, too. Right? Yeah, it's kind of late. I'm not going to reach out to him. I'll see him tomorrow morning when I'm down there. Interesting. I'll play. Does he explain like what happened or? Oh yeah, if you're going into court, you aren't media. Got it. So you could probably just basically walk them up to where the turn is, if that's the way they're going to come in, and then just stop, turn around, and go back. He was wearing a shirt. He was wearing a shirt and tie. Because tomorrow I'm wearing a pink shirt. Am I going to get kicked out of that area if I wear a pink shirt? Because if I'm going to get kicked out, I'm not going to wear a pink shirt tomorrow. Because I want to get into the area where the media is. All right. So I'm wearing a pink shirt tomorrow. I just don't want to be booted out of the area for wearing a pink shirt. It won't say Karen Reed stuff on it, but I'm going to wear a pink shirt tomorrow. I got it. You're walking in different ways. Okay. Got it. Bring up a backup shirt just in case. Yeah, I will. Aiden had pink shirt on the other day and didn't appear to be kicked out. We would know. Yeah, exactly. Motherfucker, kick me out. So it says, Scott says, Tom wasn't ready, wasn't expecting. So Tom was lagging behind. Oh, okay. So he probably was with them. He would have just got right by. Bring a backup shirt. Yeah, maybe. They're just busting his balls. That's what I think so, too. Pink is 1000% fine. No words or anything on it. Yeah, that's what I think, too. I think they were just busting his balls. Just throwing their weight around. Because it's been a madhouse down there. I believe on the first day. I mean, I saw videos on the first day. The problem is that you've have all, and it was just said here in the chat earlier, you had a lot of, I call them the long-termers that were down there that respect the space and respect Karen. And there's like a bunch of new people just coming in. There were literally people the other day that were trying to touch her. I saw the videos. on the first day that she came into court. That's why, like, it's getting crazy, and people like that ruin it. So you don't get that close access, and that's why the cops get on heightened alert. I mean, you're around a courthouse. You know, we're in a trial right now. This is very, very important. And people are just coming in and acting like this is like a fucking Aussie concert or something, you know, and it is a little bit frustrating. You can't touch Karen. You can't pull her or grab her or anything like that because you don't know who these people are. She doesn't know who you are. You know, she doesn't know how people are going to act. So it's, you know, a safety reason. You don't know if you're going to get some crazy that runs down there. You don't know that. So, you know, it was like, yeah, I mean, Scott was down there. Scott said Monday was insane. It was like 500 people down there and tons of newbies, and they're trying to grab her. You can't do that. You cannot do that. So you can't touch someone, you know, like you can't. This is very important. And, you know, so I urge people, if you're a newbie down there and you get close to in and around that area when that crowd is walking, you cannot put your hands on Karen at all. You can't do that. It's, you know, I'm telling you, if it continues, they're going to just push everybody out of that area and you're not going to have any access and you're going to have to watch this from your house. And we don't want that. We want to be down there. We want to be front and center. We want to show support on the ground and give Karen the positive vibes and the love, and give the Reeds the positive vibe and the love, and you know, and be together. And when that verdict is read, not guilty, we all want to be there to celebrate. You know, it'll be like when the Red Sox win a World Series, or you know, the Celtics win another banner. It'll be like that, and we'll be able down there and enjoy it all together. So you got to give her some space, you know. Got to give her some space. So it'll happen, you know, it'll happen. Let's see. It's very high right now. I mean, you got to figure she gets, you know, questions coming from the jury. They had the issue with the verdict slip the other day. She's going back and forth to court multiple times, you know, having to walk across the street, walk through everybody, walk back again, go into court to check in, go out of court to leave for the day, then get back through the crowd again. So it's a lot. It is a lot. Let's see. Rashad says, we support Karen, but it's not reality TV for your enjoyment. Kind of disappointing in some supporters. I agree. So I'm going to tell you about cell service. Yesterday in the morning, I was able to stream, but what happens is as the day went on, you had more and more people come into that area and a lot more satellite trucks come in. You got to figure that satellite signals are just being zapped from out of those trucks. Also, keep this in mind. All that media that's out there, and Tom was telling me, those dudes have those backpacks on. There's like 6 cell phones in there that are all just sending signals out because they're trying to grab that satellite signal to zoom back any of the video that they have. So that's what's happening. I'm going to tell you, it took me, I turned GPS on and it kept thinking until I got out about half a mile out of the area, or maybe even close to a mile. And that's when my GPS turned on. So it was pretty crazy. It was frustrating. I couldn't get any cell signal at all. That's why I ended up having just to shoot video and upload it later on. So I'm hoping at least tomorrow when I get down into the area, I'll be able to stream. It seems like streaming wasn't that bad for me in the morning yesterday. But again, in the afternoon, forget it, because there's just so many people in that area. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I'll be back out there tomorrow if you're out there, Nessa. Come say hi. A lot of people. Well, I met so many new great people yesterday. So many great new people. and it was really nice to be in the crowd and hang out with everybody. And I got to see some old friends that were out there. Masca was out there. I hadn't seen him in a while. It's been like 4 years since I've seen him. And it was funny because he shows up, he has a gift for me, and I go, well, I have a gift for you. He goes, what? And I said, I did not plan this, but I had gotten something for you that I've been wanting to get, because I told him about this, and we exchanged gifts yesterday, which was pretty cool. So I'm gonna get his gift up into the studio, which was pretty badass. And he knows I like the Misfits. He got me this uh, Misfits collectible action figure, and then I ended up getting he owns 2 retro game stores, and I ended up getting him a Mario clock. And I was like, "You're gonna put in the store?" He's like, "Hell no, I'm putting this in my house, in my man cave. It's badass." I'm like, "Awesome." So that was pretty cool. Christine says, Brian, I want to interview you on my channel about Karen Reed trial. Well, reach out to me, email me at let's talk live podcast at gmail.com, and we can set something up. Let's see. He said I hung it up tonight. Thanks for that. Yeah, man. That's awesome. That's awesome. I gotta get you in my studio and come do an interview with me and sit down and tell me about, how you started following this case, and, now that you've been down there outside the courthouse, what you thought and think, and what got you really interested in this. I think it would be awesome. Come up in the studio and hang out. I'm not going to confirm or deny any of this stuff. It's just not in my best interest to do that. I would rather just say, you know what? Just keep away from the rumors, let the jurors do their job, and just keep sending positive thoughts to Karen and her family, because that's what she needs right now. The power of prayer. If you do that, send her many, many prayers, and they'll get it right. Believe me, it's going to come back not guilty. They'll get it right. And again, it might be just one person holding this up. And like someone said in the chat, there's been no notes that have been passed. They're not at a deadlock right now, which is good. They're at least getting somewhere in this deliberation and talking about it. Massacre says it was better weather-wise, but I heard a lot of misinformation being spread, which was quite irritating. I had a lot of misinformation that came to me today, and I shared it with someone, and I actually felt bad because I said, and I said this early in my little impromptu here, I said, I felt bad because I didn't vet it enough. And I said, gee, I'm so sorry, because I'm sure this has caused you a lot of confusion as well, too. And, they said today was very confusing as well. So, again, I just wanted to pop on really quick, let everybody know, what I've been thinking. It's been stressful for me. I'm sure you're all at the same stress level. The jury will get it right. It'll come back not guilty. I strongly feel that. I can't wait to be out there again with you all tomorrow, and get some conversation going, and meet some new people, and talk about this, and send a lot of positive vibes tomorrow, and just see how the day unfolds. Let's see. Yeah, I was watching a little bit of the debate before I came live. I guess they're shutting microphones off on everybody or something like that. Trump and Biden, they get like a little 1 minute to talk or whatever. I don't know. I don't know what the hell's going on. Yeah, we don't want a hung jury. That's something that we don't want. Yeah, James says 90% of the country thinks she's innocent. I saw a poll on X. I want to say it was 40,000 people viewed it, and it was like guilty, not guilty, guilty of some of the lesser charges, and it was like literally it was like 70% of the people that responded to the poll, it was 70% not guilty. It was like 40,000 people responded to it. I'm just getting some messages. Hang on. Let's see. Okay. Got it. Patrick, thank you. I appreciate it. I'll get back to you after the show here. If you're watching, let's see. Listen, I know that the McAlberts were all dead today in the VFW and probably flipping people off or whatever. Listen, they're scum. They're just scummy people. So it's exhausting. You gonna go out there tomorrow? Are you out there tomorrow? I'll be out there tomorrow. I'll be out bright and early. Living at 8 a.m. I'll have a live at 8 a.m. We can hang out for an hour and watch the sweet man. I'll see you out there. Don't worry about the battery. I actually got nice slim batteries that are charging right now. So don't worry about it. Keep it. It's all good. All good. I got a million of them here. I'm getting those charged up. Charge up my cameras, get everything ready, get some food ready, and head out there tomorrow. So again, nothing crazy here, very impromptu. Just wanted to come on and talk to everybody because I'm sure we're all feeling the same thing here. I appreciate you jumping in with me really quick. And I'll be out at court tomorrow, supporting Karen, supporting the movement, and seeing how the day unfolds. See how the day unfolds. All right, everybody. I'm going to get off. I'm going to get some rest. And I will see you all tomorrow. If you're out there, just come up, say hi, introduce yourself. I'm super easy to talk to. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Masker, I'll see you out there tomorrow, buddy. I hope everybody has a good night. And again, positive vibes, positive prayers. Send the love over to the Reed family. Send the love over to Karen. This will come back not guilty tomorrow. I'm feeling it tomorrow, not guilty, and we'll all be out there, and it will be a celebration. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Something in my gut. I'm feeling it. Positive vibes. All right, everybody. I'm going to head out. Thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate it. Talk to you all soon. Tomorrow, 8 a.m., live outside the courtroom. Peace.
Take the change and set the trap. Run over me, it's time to